Новая игра.
My name is Sьюзан Эшворт. I live alone in this old two-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true, but I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly, but they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew. Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard. And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Дом в лесу. Нет, по идее я кричать не буду. Это скорее именно по атмосфере такой. Очень тяжелый и стрёмный квест. Скримеров вроде как не должно быть. Я не уверен. Ходим. Нажимаю вверх, чтобы открыть меню взаимодействия. Выбираю доступные варианты с помощью вверх-вниз. Нажимаю Enter, чтобы подтвердить. Смотреть. Меня странно влечет к этому месту. Надо найти способ открыть навесной замок и попасть внутрь. Закрыто. Она цветная, здесь она черно-белая. Да, хоррор без вебки, потому что у меня пососанная вебка. Я даже включать не хочу. Вот. Ну, страшные звуки, видимо, и будут здесь. Ну или это начало только такое стрёмное будет. Нажимаете вверх, чтобы открыть меню взаимодействия. Ага. Скоро смотреть. Я не могу идти дальше. Скоро закрывает проход к выходу из туннеля. Быть может, и нет никакого выхода. Открыть дверь. Посмотрим, что внутри. Закрыто. Ок.
What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Пойдем посмотрим. Мурашечки пошли, пошли мурашки. Тело. Смотреть поближе. Это я, мое холодное безжизненное тело, прямо перед моими глазами. Что оно здесь делает? Нажимаете вверх, ну, то же самое, Сьюзан. Смотреть, повернуть голову. Смотреть. Я окажусь такой спокойный. Повернуть голову. Видимо, ничего интересного. Открыть глаза. Мои глаза почти единственная вещь, которая мне нравилась в себе. Даже сейчас они немного сияют. Открыть рот. Это что? У нее во рту ключ? У меня во рту. Лучше возьму его с собой. Ага. Теперь я могу просто вниз нажать и выбирать что-то. Если я выберу ключ... смотреть. Не так давно даже ключ не открыл бы мой рот. Теперь я нахожу один внутри него. Использовать. Здесь нет замков. Как выйти? Ага, все. Так, ну-ка, сейчас я проверю чатики. Еще раз. Угу. Тут работает. Скадвач не работает. Ну ладно. Значит, не для скадвача этот стрим. Опять какая-то херь. Вернуться не могу. Олень. Которого мы спугнули. Дверь. Войти закрыто. Ключ. Использовать. Доски. Машина. Смотреть. Слишком большая жертва может обратить сердце в камень. Нужна будет еще одна жертва, чтобы превратить его обратно? Возможно, я глуплю. Это просто какая-то старая машина, в конце концов. Как странно, я не вижу ни одного переключателя или кнопки на этой машине. Как она включается? Звук биения сердца странный. Тут у нас, ну, походу все. Машина, доски. Окей. Я когда приближаюсь к ней... Нет. К доскам. Звук сердца усиливается. Доски осмотреть, подергать и посмотреть внутрь. Посмотреть. Отверстие заколочено досками. Знак внизу гласит: аварийный переключатель питания. Опасно. Дергать, посмотреть внутрь. Давай посмотрим, что там вначале. Там определенно что-то есть. Не могу сказать наверняка, но похоже на переключатель. Ну, подергаем. Мне не хватает сил, чтобы содрать их голыми руками. Все то же самое. Ладно. Мне надо что-то, чтобы отодрать доски. Пойдем за оленем. Гуф тут возможен? Нет. Но только если гуф зрителя от страха. Ну, и то вряд ли. Все-таки на атмосфере. Те скримеры, по-моему, все-таки будут. Вот эта вот смесь в этой картинке, да, то есть листья это фотки, да, а столб, дерево, ствол его, он уже нарисован. И вот эта смесь нарисованного фоток охренительная. Вначале она кажется какой-то нелепой, но со временем в нее прям втягиваешься, и она кажется очень классной. Открывая оленю рога, чтобы отодрать доски. Если догоним, сейчас смотри, очередной труп меня. Свисающее тело. Осмотреть. Мое мертвое тело, свисающее с дерева. Я должна бояться, но я чувствую только пустоту. Стоп. Что это светится у нее на шее? Это ключ? Обыскать. Тело слишком высоко. Я не могу дотянуться. Веревка. Смотреть. Веревка завязана в узел. Развязать. Мне понадобится несколько часов, чтобы развязать этот узел. Дверь. Открыть. Видимо, дверь закрыта с другой стороны. Окей.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Я не могу вспомнить этого места. Я потерялась? Ок. What? Это же узел. Она же слабая женщина, которая жила с кошками. Нету сил. Ворота. Смотреть. Какая ужасная картина. По крайней мере, это не моя голова на решетке. Ну да. Открыть. Закрыто. Все закрыто тут. Рога отрывать не могу. Не дают. Пойдем сюда. Пойдем за этой вороной. Здесь мы были, когда приходили уже. Какого хера? Много рогов. Олень. Смотреть, кто сделал это. Здесь есть кто-то кроме меня? Вытащить нож. Во, олень, да. Дверь отпереть. О. Так, нож. Смотреть. Это охотничий нож. Использовать. Тело. Смотреть поближе. Сьюзан. Смотреть, обыскать карман, уйти, взять ключ. Нарния какая-то. Но она ж типа это, она ж приняла таблетки, чтобы сгущиться. С этого все началось. Я не знаю, просто может там типа стрим падал или... Ну или ты там поздно подошел. Тут завязка в том, то, что она жила с котом своим или с кошками. Никого не было с людьми, она не любила общаться. И в итоге она приняла, короче, дохренище таблеток, которые ей прописаны были. И вот она здесь. Походу она сгуфилась. Ну или, я не знаю, может она в коме. Хер знает. Смотреть. С виду я будто просто сплю. Таскать карманы. Пусто. Взять ключ. Ну, видимо, уйти. Так, а ключ? Что у нас было еще закрыто? Ворота с этими животными. А, ну, вот и ключ. Смотреть. Большой ржавый ключ. Использовать. Так.
Welcome to my house, Sьюзан Эшворт. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Сейчас попробую пофиксить чатик. На этаже СК2. Какой фикс чатика? О чем ты, Вася? Ладно, я увижу сообщения, если какие-то будут проскакивать. Скорее всего, увижу. Продолжим. Смерть, старая леди, живущая в лесу, бог, дьявол. Я действительно не знаю, просто скажите. По-моему, самое очевидное, ну, для меня, то, что это типа смерть, и мы умерли, потому что довольно хреновое место какое-то.
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Sьюзан.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
Я вначале подумал, что она мой кот, которым она там, о котором вначале говорилось. Вот. Ну, типа. Что это за место, что будет дальше? Ну, давай узнаем, да, что это за место.
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Sьюзан Эшворт. Today, you are my guest of honor.
Что будет дальше?
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Sьюзан. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Sьюзан. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Так, я, знаете, я пока уберу чат со стрима и сделаю по центру. Потому что, мне кажется, это может ломать атмосферу, когда вообще мешать. Главное, ну я вижу, если что, я отвечу. Картина.
A
Посмотреть.
lonely seashore.
Одинокий берег.
Please
Коснуться.
don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Странная леди. Посмотреть. Она правда здесь? Может быть, это все сон, в конце концов? Может быть. Говорить.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Я все еще не очень понимаю, кто вы. Буду ли я наказан за то, что отняла у себя слово. Есть тут кто-нибудь кроме нас? Ну, мне вот эти два вопроса интересны. Есть ли тут кто-то кроме нас? И все еще не понимаю, кто вы. Ну давайте по порядку, сверху вниз. Я все еще не понимаю,
I
кто вы.
still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
Какой странный свет между ними из окна. Почему-то очень яркий. Буду ли я наказана за то, что не... Нет, давайте это.
Is there anyone else here?
Why, I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I knew what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
Буду ли я наказан? Какая разница, буду ли я наказана? Она же это по своей воле сделала, правильно? Типа, вот, у меня нет причин жить, пожалуйста, отпустите.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear, and there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
Буду ли я наказан за то, что отняла у себя
Will I be punished for
свою жизнь?
taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Что вы хотите, чтобы я сделал?
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? They're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
А теперь я могу картину? Нет. Пустынный берег моря. Ладно, идем.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing, But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Sьюзан Эшворт. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
Так. Я неудачница, почему выбрали меня? Эти 5 кто они? Почему вы думаете, что я хочу вернуться? Вот.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Sьюзан, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Ну а почему вы выбрали
I'm a
меня?
failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Sьюзан Эшворт. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Эти 5 кто они?
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites, that's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Sьюзан. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Sьюзан? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Спайков нету, потери кадра нулевые. Так, сейчас еще раз попробуем СК2 поднять. Нет, не получается. И ладно. Так. хотите, чтобы я убил
Are
их?
you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
Странно, она сказала то, что она является их жертвой. То есть она тоже типа с ними как-то связана. Но она ни с кем не общается. Ну, в общем, необычно. Я не могу этого сделать. Это
I
слишком...
can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality.
Да
You
ладно.
cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
Это реально... Она, ну, как бы... Она реально делает все, чтобы, короче, уйти из жизни. И тут такая, типа, ну, держи бессмертие, короче. Страдай. Это шантаж, вы не можете этого сделать. Это все странный сон, я не верю вам. Ну, оба таких сомнительных варианта, но... Ну ладно, шантаж. Вы не можете этого сделать.
Blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good. Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
Это все просто странный сон, я не верю вам.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here?
Ну,
Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
что же это может быть?
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Квест. Смотреть. Распято в полном одиночестве. Именно в том месте, где все изменилось. А? Я очень не хочу здесь быть. Монтировка торчит сзади квеста. Смотреть монтировку, вот он тут крест. Похоже, я легко могу вытащить ее. Вытащить. Окей, смерть. Говорить.
it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Мурахи. Лично я сделаю, что вы хотите. Я не принимаю ни от кого приказа. Я сделаю по-своему. Можете рассказать мне еще раз о паразитах? Ну, тут как бы она реально, она подводит, и ломаться, я считаю, нету уже смысла. Скажем, отлично, возьмемся.
I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
Так намного легче. Мы снова в
We're
доме.
back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I am speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Скажи мне о жертве душ, о жертве крови. Хорошо, ну-ка. Она что-то новое расскажет? Ну, о жертве
Tell me
душ.
about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Ну, давай о жертве
Tell me
крови.
about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Хорошо, я сделаю это. Пожелайте мне удачи. Ничего она нового нам, по сути, не рассказала.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
Я могу выбирать свечки. То есть раз, два, три, четыре, 5 свечек. Давайте самую близкую к ней. Мне кажется, это как-то связано... Ну, 5 жертв, типа 5 свечек.
Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there is no smoke.
Странно, огонь довольно сильный и крепкий, но нету дыма. Свеча, давай задуем.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
Вот. Я могу еще задуть? Сильно устойчивый, но дыма нет.
I think that's
Задуть
enough for now.
не могу, ладно. Окей.
What the? How did I get back here?
А, туда она уже не уходит. Упирается. Ладно. Тело. Посмотреть поближе. Ничего не появилось, но с виду я будто я просто сплю. Ничего нету. Ладно. Идем дальше. Тачка какая-то в лесу. У нас появился ломик, мы можем, видимо, доски отковырять. Войти. Ничего нового. Слишком большое сердце в камень. Ага. То же самое, да. Подергать, посмотреть. Ну, могу создать голыми руками. Монтировка. Смотреть. Обычная монтировка. Что она делала на кресте? Хороший вопрос. Использовать. Смотреть. Варитель опасно. Внутри темно. Если это кровь вокруг отверстия, кого-то здесь ранило. Пошарите внутри. Вот как-то, знаете, что уж я последнее делал в этом мире, то шарил бы внутри вот этой хреновины. Окровавленной дыры, которая была еще и заколочена. Ну, ладно. Вот. Я ей управляю. Куда мне идти? Почему дверь закрылась? Теперь я могу идти. Маленькая ранка, говорили они. Не бойся, говорили они. Всего лишь царапина. Окей. Chapter 1 completed. Chapter 1 был целый как интро. Такое интро.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Да, она типа проснулась, ее все-таки откачали, и она не сгуфилась. Окей.
Susan.
Hi, Susan. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Susan. Yeah? Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Я тоже подумал
Would
о
you like me
руке.
to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second. I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Кто вошел? Какой шанс 1 на миллион? Кто меня нашел?
Bad dream?
Очень плохой.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
Ну, вообще, мне как-то не особо хочется с ней делиться инфой. У меня есть к ней какая-то неприязнь. Типа... Она медсестра, но, типа, это вообще это не ее дело. Вот это определенно не ее дело.
It's none of your business.
No, you're right. It isn't. I'd really like to help, though. I'm on your side. Believe me. The other doctors might just pretend that they care, and the other
Ты свою
nurses,
работу
don't
ненавидишь.
get me started on that. They forgot ages ago how to feel sorry for someone. But I'm just like you, Susan. I know what you're going through, and I want you to know you can talk to me. I get nightmares too, you know. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall, if you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
Ну, может получится узнать, что случилось-то.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
Внезапно оказалось... Ну... Нет, я не буду ей рассказывать о том, что я видел.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
Когда я могу пойти домой?
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Как долго я здесь? Расскажите мне больше о докторе Икс. Вы видели мою дочь? Расскажите о себе. Расскажи о этом
Tell me
докторе.
more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually
Я это
offered me
уже
some
понял.
free weekly
Я не
sessions.
доктор.
I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Дочь мою
Did
видели?
you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
Как
How
долго я
long
здесь?
have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Ну, раз есть вариант спросить ее о себе, почему бы не
Tell me
узнать?
something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Да, я вроде только спросил о ней, как бы, да, типа расскажи о себе. И она выложила о том, что живет она с 2 подругами. И одна такая, другая такая, и вот еще о парне там что-то такое. У нас остался вариант поговорить больше о Докторе Икс. Надо проверить, расскажет ли она реально больше, или это повторный
Tell
диалог.
me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often. I personally really like him. But you hear also, I don't know what to believe in. All I but he actually...
What are they
Это то же
saying?
самое.
Yeah. Nurse, one stupid. Well, now why? Doctor, I don't, but it must, I bet you... but I can't. He's got a weird.
What do you mean?
He's
Oh,
now that I'll tell. He start. I don't agree, and we haven't even. So
sure. I think
Я устала, дайте мне поспать.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Мгм. Давайте здесь сейчас сделаем перерыв, пока мы считаем до 10, да? Там за чайком отойти.